All right, Ryan, thanks for joining us. You are making your 20th start this week at the Charles Schwab Challenge. Just what has this event meant to you? It's your hometown event, home course, just being here this week. How special is that?
20th start. Whew. It's, I guess the old cliche, it's my fifth major. It's very special. It's the one tournament I look forward to the most. I probably cherish the most because of being a member here for a long time now, and just the friends I've made throughout my years here, and I've had some close calls, which is nice. But it's just being a part of this tournament each and every year. It's hard to put into words what it would mean if it did happen, but I'm trying not to think about it as much. But it's one I want the most.
You called it a non-major. It is currently the longest-standing non-major event on PGA Tour. Again, coming off this T10 finish, coming into this, how do you carry that momentum into this week with this fans here supporting you?
Yeah, no, it's been a good week off so far. I didn't play last week, and seeing the weather, I was enjoying it from my couch. But no, I spent a lot of good time, keeping my momentum going. I just from practice days, and then I played yesterday in the U.S. Open qualifier here in Dallas area, and played well the first round, which kept my feeling going, but just kind of stalled there. But ended up missing by one. But yeah, and then a little short practice today. It's still there. I love where my game's at. I kept saying all along, it's trending. It's moving in the right direction. What happened at Wells Fargo, and then to play well at Byron Nelson, it's so close. I mean, I can tell, and the way I'm hitting it, and short game's getting there, and it's gonna be a fun week.
This course is about to undergo a huge renovation. You talk about how special that is. What does that mean for this club to you, having this as your home course?
It's going to be spectacular. I was very fortunate to be part of it. They brought myself and James Edmondson, who caddied for me for 20 years. He's a member as well, and they brought us both in on the kind of not the design team, but just went through with Gil Hans and his team, and I went through with the tour officials on Thursday, the final walkthrough. But we kind of put our little stamp of approval, I guess you could say. Being a tour player, and I was able to kind of talk about different shots we want to see, how we don't want what we don't do and don't want you to do the golf course. And man, the plans are going to be unbelievable. This will be the best golf course in town easily, I think, after it's all said and done. Just the way it plays. I mean, it stands to the game's greatest each and every year, and the scores show. So I think it's going to get harder for us, and I'm excited for the membership and for the city of Fort Worth.
So last week you said you did take off, I misspoke coming off that TA finish at Byron, but someone else who did not take last week off and will be joining you as a sponsor exemption is the PGA Pro Michael Block. Just what did you see in his game, and how excited are you to have him at this event this week?
Yeah, that was actually fun to watch. I'm sure like a lot of people, we sat there on Sunday watching, just wanting to see what he did. And yeah, he played a lot better than I probably gave him credit for, but it was unbelievable watching that and what he showcased. And then I found out late Sunday night he had received an exemption into this tournament, which very special. I'm so excited to meet him, and congratulate him on what he did last week, which is unprecedented for sure for especially a PGA of America member, and he qualified for next year's PGA. And it was fun to watch. I really enjoyed watching him battle and fight, and what an unbelievable just a great story for the game of golf, and excited to see him this week.
So I don't know who would know here. I was able to talk to your agent about it, but you have a tea named after you with HTO. Do you enjoy a Ryan Palmer every now and then?
I do. They're popping up everywhere, which is nice. HTO, yeah. It kind of started back in Amarillo, Texas, where I grew up at a restaurant, and Justin Howe, who started HTO, somebody told me one day, hey, do you know your name's on a tea in one of these shops? I was like, had no clue. So it turned into a great thing. They've done a great, been a part of our foundation, the Ryan Palmer Foundation, the last several years. I mean, they donated $80,000 during the month of October for breast cancer to our foundation last year. So they are selling a lot of tea. But yeah, it's cool. It's fun to be a part of that, and we've had some great events together.
Awesome. Question?
Yeah, Ryan, for what Michael has done this past weekend, how big is that for growing the game of golf? Just in general here and beyond.
I think it just shows anybody can do it. Like, not anybody can do it, but if you believe in what you're doing and put the work in, you never know. You never know what's going to happen. And I've always said, winning on the PGA Tour is the hardest thing to do, but you never know when that is going to happen. I mean, you may wake up one Sunday morning and you have the best day of your life, and next thing you know, you're winning. And so he obviously didn't come in there expecting to do that, I'm sure. But after that, his confidence is built and is high, and he's here this week playing. He's going to be playing in Canada, so I'll be cheering along with a lot of other folks cheering him along as well to see him play well. So, but it's very, very cool to see to happen to a guy that's been around the game of golf. He's giving back. He teaches. He plays the game as well, but he's also a big part of the Professional Golf Association. So it's cool to see a guy like that succeed.
Anyone else? All right. Thanks, Ryan.
Cheers.